What the fuck?
Yeah, Cash. I mean, I wish I would make that decision, but it's not my decision. But thank you very much for resubbing 4 months in a row. Wadid should be my role model since he's streaming in English every day, almost 20 hours. Since last week, I think he already streamed like 18 or 19 hours and streaming only in English, and he doesn't care how many viewers does he have, he just streams in English, and he doesn't care about his language skills either. They are not bad, I'm just saying he doesn't care, so maybe he should be my role model. No, Dexter, I disagree. I think LCS is fine the way it is. I think sometimes the meta makes you play certain things. Like I was not too happy about playing Braum, but I had to play it because that would just suit our team and we were really good at it. And now since, you know, we are not playing it anymore since it's not possible, we lose more games, but also not because we are not playing Braum, it's also because I'm just not playing as good as I used to play. Or like I make more mistakes. It's not even about like playing the game, but about me doing more mistakes. I think they want to invade, so I should invade as well. I think every time you have a ward, I think in solo queue especially, you should always ward level 1, so then if you see your opponents invading, you should always match it. Unless, let's say, our duo lane will have really bad matchup bot lane, then it's more difficult to invade, because then it's a little bit risky, since if they come in a brush, maybe they can poke us. But it's still 3v2, and I could still take E, right? And then maybe their bot lane will be really behind because of it. And I think GP shouldn't do whatever he's doing. I think he should go lane and he should just push or maybe freeze or do whatever, but like he's not really stopping them from oh, maybe he's actually stopping them. Like it shouldn't be possible for GP to stop them, but I guess he chunked Gragas. But then if he wouldn't do that, oh shit. If he wouldn't do that, he would be like really ahead in XP. So I think what he did is really not good. But I guess it's his decision, so it's up to him. Hello everyone, greetings.
Why am I playing
My bot
this
lane is
lane
smurfing.
again?
You know, Zyrakan is probably like the most obnoxious duo to play against in solo queue, since the champions always win lane, and it's really easy to gank Zyrakan lane as well. Like, let's say you're a jungle main, I think you should always try to focus on the Zyrakan lane. It just makes the game way easier if your bot lane is winning. Like, no matter what, if your bot lane is winning, you have the highest chance of winning the game. Unless your mid lane is getting demolished. If your mid lane is losing really hard, I think mid lane is the most impactful role. But if it's fine, then it's always better to gank bot. Bot lane is like the most OP role in the game. Okay, I think maybe I would base after rules. I could do full clear, but then I would be low, and I just don't feel like it. I think it's better for me to base right now and just get red smite and look for a gank anywhere, basically. This guy's dead, but that's fine. So now I can also decide if I do like the solo queue approach and I just never go top lane because he's losing, and he will be like still fine, right? He has TP, he didn't use flash, I think he's fine. So I think I'll just focus on like different lanes. I think I'll just gank bot and mid lane mostly, since my lanes are actually winning anyway, and then I feel like it's going to be like the most efficient way to win the game anyway.
Wait, okay, you just pushed your table?
Huh?
You just pushed your table or?
No, I pulled
Kane is a good question. How do you play Kane?
Really?
I think it's fine in solo queue. It's possible to get the red Kane, the dark Kane, right, and then be useful, but I feel like it's too big of a risk in competitive play, since you don't really fight a lot, so you don't really... Does he have flash? Oh, he does have flash, that's fine. I will check my Raptors maybe. So you don't really want to take Kane when you are playing competitive, because it's too much of a risk of like not getting enough stacks to get Darkin, and then if you don't get Darkin, then the champion is really useless because he doesn't like bring much to the team, right? Because he can't really like CC anyone, or he can. I mean, he brings a little bit of a damage, but it's not even much. Like it's just a little bit. It's just a champion, so that's why people don't play him a lot. Maybe Gragas is in the brush. Like I kind of want to go, but it's Yeah, maybe it's better if she wards. Like she should use her, like she has a ward, right? So she should use her ward here, and then we would be sure that Gragas is not here, and then we can actually fight. Maybe we can kill this guy. I'm not sure if... maybe I should have flash for him, because we are not going to kill him this way. If I would flash for him, maybe I would be able to finish him off. And Gragas is still top. And Gragas is trolling, so I'll go top, and I'll secure, so GP can catch this farm. Since my bot lane is winning, I don't really need to go bot lane. Like if your bot lane is winning and you match enemy jungle, it's probably like the best way you can play the game. Since then, not only you are making sure that other lanes cannot be ganked, but also, well, your bot lane is still winning, so he has to gank bot lane. You don't need to gank bot lane. Well, GP seems like he's fine. I'll just catch some farm now. It's really efficient to not last hit the ones that are really low, since your talisman will kill them anyway. It's like the most efficient thing you can do in the jungle. Like, I mean, it buys you literally like 1 second or 2 seconds, but you lose a little bit less HP because you kite the mobs as well. Okay, Gragas is around. I'm not too afraid of like fighting Gragas, but I know also Kayn is moving, right? So that's why I don't want to go in, and that is why Zaya is dead now. But I guess it's 1 for 1, so it's not too bad. We can actually try keep fighting this one. I have V soon, so maybe I can chase.
XD.
Yeah, that was a good planned execution. That can we got the kill. Well, I got only an assist, but it's always an assist. And also enemy bot lane is trolling, or like enemy bot lane is dying a lot. Maybe they are not trolling, but if enemy AD carry is already 0-4 by minute 7, I think the game is over. Like we can just chill. Like I said, bot lane is the most important role in the game, so whenever you play and your bot lane is winning, the game is won. As long as you play around them, obviously.
There you go.
Or if they are winning just because enemy bot lane is bad, but also they are bad, right?
There's part of
It's also possible that they are winning just because enemy is not playing too good, but they are not like too good either, so then they don't know how to snowball that league. But it's just solo queue. I mean, personally, I don't really care about solo queue much, and I feel like when you play solo queue, you shouldn't like take too much from it either, because people killed or like get really sad when they lose, but I think it shouldn't be the case. I think like you losing in solo queue or winning, it doesn't like really matter, you know.
But why this?
Can we dive this guy? I could come for him, for example. Like I can call Karma to like come here, right? I mean, she's a bit low, but I think only her Q would be enough. Since I can almost one-shot him, it's just a little bit difficult. I think I will kill him anyway, since you know I have a really good camp, and I have full vision, and I also know where my opponents are, so I can do this. But I think Karma being here would make me a little bit safer. Fortunately, this guy used Q before I went on him, so then he didn't have mana for E, so he couldn't really stun me, right? So the play was like 100%. But if he would have mana for his... oh shit, I think I have to flash insta. But let's say he would have mana for his... that's really dangerous of me, but I shouldn't go there. Anyway, if he would have mana for his E, then he could maybe E and buy some time, like 1 second, and then maybe somehow his team would arrive and like fuck with me, but this one was pretty safe. I'm 1 gold off warrior.
I don't think actually we can win this game. Like they're confident.
EU best caster. Personally, I love the fish. I think he's really funny. I think his accent at first was really bad and annoying. But I think with time, like right now for example, he's so insane. Like he knows the game really well, and he's also funny, and I know he's just a good caster. I enjoy listening to him. Yeah, I mean, I'm really low. I should have based probably before. Since right now I'm really low, so I can help my team. Like normally it's not that good to be greedy in the jungle, and it's better to base and make sure that you can always like make a play. He can almost one-shot me, this guy, but I will trust Karma into... Oh. Well, I'm not going to chase him. I will take the crab though. Like my bot lane is winning, right, so I don't need to chase the pike. No one is moving anyway, so why would I do that? Okay. I think this guy should be really careful right now. Like we didn't see Gragas. We know Pyke is mid lane and we didn't see Gragas. Yeah, Gragas have to be top lane. And GP will probably die now. But he cleared the wave, so it doesn't really matter. We got the first tower. They want to go for the second tower. I think that's not good. I think they should just base and we should just go for the Herald. But it's fine. They can't really get Herald. I mean, maybe they can. I'm not sure how healthy is Gragas. If Gragas is low, they can't. If Gragas is like not too low, maybe they could. I think Karma is fine. I don't think she'll die to whatever they are doing.
If he's not boosted.
Orest Mosaico, thank you very much for the sub.
Support.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's okay. Stop flash. Yeah. Makes sense. But they have to have vision around the mid lane because they cannot possibly play the way they do without vision, unless they are just really cocky. Okay, so I'm not sure if I win this gun. I think I do, but I need to chase her a little bit. He will use the E, and I can buy some time. And then I think the next E I can actually hit because he used his W.
I should build the night bow as well. Night bow and...
Please, just die. Oh my god. So annoying. This guy is actually like so annoying. I don't know why he did that. Like, I don't know why he flashed. I mean, like his play was fine. He bought some time, but I don't know why he flashed. We are really going deep here. Where is Zaya? Zaya is top lane. Well, I can just go top lane. Gragas is flash. He should die. There's no way he can live that. I don't have ult, so I can't really kill Lucian. I can't really go on Pyke either, because if he hooks me or stuns me, then they can for sure kill me. So I should just play like slow. Karma's TP, so maybe she'll TP. Hopefully she'll TP. But she's TPing to kill them, so I will just go in them. Not sure if this he can actually one-shot me. Yeah, I should have waited probably a little bit more for Karma to TP. Like the play was good from her, like the TP, the flank TP, but I just went a little bit too early and they can actually like just kill me. If I would dodge the stun though, I would be fine. So okay, my Karma is smurfing. My Karma is smurfing and what is flaming someone, as per usual in solo queue. But in solo queue, whenever you play solo queue, you should always like think more about the fact that if your teammates are playing really, really bad and they are just boosted, right? It's probably not because they want to be bad, it's just because they are not playing too well, right? So instead of flaming them, you can just ignore it and maybe mute them even if they talk too much, and just try your best basically. I think it's always like really useless to like talk in chat in solo queue. I mean, even me or even I, when I play with LCS players, and it seems like they're either like a bit tilted or they talk too much in chat, I would mute, you know? Like it doesn't matter like who the guy is, it's just like so pointless to talk. If it's like Perix or if it's I know Wonder or if it's like someone from other team, I really don't give a shit, you know? It's really pointless to talk in solo queue. Okay, I should get it. Ah, oh, 1 gold. So nice.
I have no idea.
I can see what
Ask him. Ask Kobe.
Yeah, but he's in here.
He speaks
Yeah,
Polish.
you can see the message.
Well, he's Polish, but he speaks with Spanish accent. Yeah, I mean my accent is just really weird. I think it's just the way I talk.
Yeah, Spanish accent?
I don't know, someone told me I have a Spanish accent. I don't know about that one, but
I don't think so.
yeah, I think I have like the most Polish accent, you know, like it's so Polish. I maybe steal the blue from my
Board
Karma.
is so big,
I
guys.
love blue on Camille.
And this Vladimir refused to one-shot it.
Well, I should have probably been there and helped them. But since I'm just farming, then I will take the Drake for the team at least.
Definitely turning off stream after this. Today I'm getting through this so easily. So I should have streamed. 나를 김소수는 잡고 나와.
잡고 나왔어.
Thank you, Otto. Maybe I should pop the Herald right now. Yeah, I will. It's not that good since they can rotate right now, but I think it's fine. Okay, and pop is... I will wait for her ult and then go. I think that's fine. We get one tower maybe. Oh, please. Oh. Rakan doesn't have ult, so I don't think they can catch Lucian, but Karma should be fine, unless Lucian is there. But if Lucian is there, he will die. Okay, he will die now. I think he fucked up. Yeah. Like, it was way too greedy of him to go for the kill there. And Zaya is pushing for free, so she's getting some farm. I will go... I think honestly, like Ninja Tabai are really good against them because of Lucian Chin. But I also think that Mercs will help me more in the game. So maybe I'll actually not get boots. I think I will in the end get Mercs, since I don't think I need to be tanky because I will be one-shotting Jin and Lucian anyway, so I don't need Tabais. And then Mercs help me a lot against Gragas and Poppy mostly. I don't think Pi can really hit me with E, usually. Yeah, it's just one week. I mean, one day in a week I will be streaming in English.
This is motivating surrender. It's not real surrender. Yes, I hope our team got motivated.
Like basically. Okay, I'm 11 now. I don't think I can go on Poppy unless she doesn't see me. Like if she can block my E with her W, I can never go on her. She's too tanky. Unless I get Trinity, maybe then. Like if I get Trinity, or if I'm just head and I get static and I'm just strong. I mean, it's not like I lose to her. It's just that she can always peel off and she can stun me. Like, yeah, basically that.
So bad. What the fuck? Oh, I waited.
I should be fine here.
I could actually plant it for you.
He's still shooting. Maybe I can come for Lucian somewhere. I don't know if we can win though. Maybe we can.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, got this guy, but I will die for it. I have Trinity now, so I'm so much stronger than I was before. Like, Trinity is actually a huge power spike. Even if you have Shin, Phage, and Nashor Tooth, Trinity still gives you so much more damage on Q. Like, it's such a good item on Camille. And then I will get Static, and then I will be unkillable probably. It's not the best game, but I'm still stressing out about the fact that I'm not talking Polish on stream.
If you play other people too much, you get caught. Like,
Mute Wadid Flame. I mean, Wadid is just like, I don't know. It's something about Koreans. They tease a lot. My previous Koreans, when I was playing in H2K, right? And I had Che and Nuclear. Then Che, I mean Nuclear was fine, he was like a cute boy. But Che, whenever he was losing in solo queue, he would like smash the keyboard like that. And he would be so mad. And he would like, I mean he wasn't really, like that mad, but he would just, I don't know, like he was crazy. It was quite funny. He would like yell in Korean and...
That's really, oh my god, you're going in? I just can't believe it. Wow. Oh my god.
Okay, Okay, I will move. I could do some camps now, since I have a lot of camps up, and not taking camps right now could bite me in the ass in the long run, but I think we can also fight because we are so strong, and since it's solo queue, I think I'll just look for the fight.
Who can kill Lord now?
Oh, this guy is very strong. Zai is so strong. Okay, we got Nash now. The game is over. I mean, the game was over when my bot lane was winning, like I said. Also, Gragas for some reason is going, instead of going like tank route, he's going AP route. So he's really useless if he cannot one-shot anyone. By the way, Camille Q is really good to one-shot the Nashor. So whenever you play Camille and you're scared of like them stealing the Nash, you can always save your Q. And the true damage boost is actually like quite nice when you smite it. That's why. Whoop. Whoop. That's why it's really nice to get Trinity fast, since the Trinity gives you your Q way more damage as well. Okay, I can go for stack now. How was Ryu? Ryu was quiet. Ryu was a little bit shy, I would say. He was like a really nice guy in the end, right? When I got to know him a bit better, but he was really quiet. And it seemed like he stayed quite similar as well, because when I met him at Rift Rivals this year, I think he was like, I mean, I know, maybe he just didn't like me too much, but I think he's just quiet, like he's shy. Hello, Nakash.
This team is really strong.
Yeah, I'll change my title after.
Luca!
Okay, well, my team is dying when I'm taking the Drake. Maybe I shouldn't be taking the Drake. I think it's fine to take the Drake, it's just that my team is eating. I'll get some worse as well.
Enjoy a lot of time, guys, okay? Jankos stream, all the time.
Where the fuck is the last?
Oh, GP will get bot tower, so I'll just rotate as well. I think we don't need to base even though Karma is chunked. Vander. Oh, I really need to ult someone, please. Oh, nice.
Oh, holy shit, what is this?
My team is maybe trolling, I'm not sure. I think they're fine. Top 3 European team right now. I think it's same as the standings. I think Misfits are a little bit worse than they were at the beginning of the season. I think Vitality is way better than they were. I think he is playing way better than Julius. I think Fnatic is probably the best right now. But they are not way better than anyone else. They are just good, but like you can still win against them compared to Spring Split.